So today we looked at adding and subtracting decimals. And really, if you follow a couple basic rules, it's pretty easy to do. First thing you need to remember is it's much easier to look at adding and subtracting decimals when you look at them one on top of the other. So I always rewrite these problems first to be on top of one another. The other thing to remember is that you need to always make sure the decimals are lined up so that your place value is lined up. You need to have the ones with the ones, the tenths with the tenths, and so on. If you come to a point where there is no number, we know that we can just use a 0 as a placeholder because a 0 stands for nothing. And then you just add and subtract like normal. 3 plus 0 is 3. 6 plus 5 is 11. Be sure to carry the 1. 2, 3. 3 and 3 is 6. And just drop the decimal. 3 and 13/100ths. You'll notice in this one that there is no decimal for the 17. Well, that's easily taken care of. Since 0 stands for nothing, we can just add a decimal and put in 0 as a placeholder. I'm going to drop my decimal and add like normal. Nothing and 1 is 1. 7 plus 5 is 12, carry the 1. 1 and 1 is 2. 22 and 1/10. Let's look at a couple subtraction. I'm going to do these following the same couple of basic rules. Just like in regular subtraction, the big number is going to go on top, and plus it's written that way. 8.1 minus 4.27. So 8.1, 8 and 1/10, and add a 0 as a placeholder, minus 4 and 27/100ths. I'm going to drop my decimal and I'm going to subtract like normal. The same normal subtraction rules apply. So you'll see here that I need to borrow. And I need to borrow for this column as well. 10 minus 7 is 3. 10 minus 2 is 8. 7 minus 4 is 3. 3 and 83/100ths. You'll notice in this one too how there's no decimal. Don't let it trip you up. Just add a decimal and add a couple zeros. Drop my decimal. Same here, I need to borrow. 10 minus 9 is 1. 9 minus 0 is 9. 8 minus 0 is 8. Your answer should be 8 and 91/100ths, or 8.91. So, when adding or subtracting with decimals, you need to make sure that you do the following things. Line up the place value, drop the decimal, add or subtract like normal. And don't forget to use 0 as a placeholder to make all your place values line up.